If I was the CEO of YouTube, what would I do to change the platform? You know, I have a crap ton of ideas, and man, if I was just CEO, I would definitely implement each and every one of these. But I'm not, because Susan Susan is. So Susan Wojcicki or something like that is the CEO of YouTube, and today I'm just going to be taking her place, okay? Susan, you can get out of here. I'm the new CEO. This is everything that I would do to solve all of YouTube's problems. I'm going through everything, all right? Now, I just want to say, Susan, this is not an attack on you, okay? Because, look, if you go to her Twitter or her YouTube page, all the comments and replies are just everyone saying, like, hey, why'd you do this on YouTube? You better fix it. Look, Susan, listen up. I've been watching you for a while, and I know you actually do care about YouTube, so this is just my suggestions, all right? So let's jump into it. Why is my hair like that? What the heck happened? So I made a video like this, like I think 2 years ago when I was really angry about YouTube Studio, and I had a bunch of ideas for YouTube back then. And one of my ideas YouTube actually did and listened to, and it was a really big one. Self-certification. Everyone kept getting demonetized, but I had the idea that if you had a track record of good monetization on YouTube, you can self-certify yourself to keep your video monetized even if it gets marked as demonetized until YouTube reviews it. And YouTube did it. I don't know if they got it from me, but it actually was my idea, all right? So I think I know what I'm doing here, Susan. Okay, so obviously, first order of business as CEO, I would bring back dislikes. Like, no sane person wants dislikes gone. So straight off the bat, dislikes, get them back, all right? I've already gone over it, don't need to talk about it anymore, because there are bigger issues than just dislikes, okay? For example, YouTube spam comments. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're all up in your face, posting links, spamming replies, everything like that, and they're so annoying. So, I have 2 ideas to tackle spam comments. All right, YouTube, listen up. So, hiding user from a channel is a nice feature that doesn't work. Once you click that button, any comments they make afterwards, it won't go through. But what I've noticed is I only catch the people like spamming replies and stuff, and I finally click that button, but it doesn't delete all their past comments. On my channel, in the videos, yes, these channels are now hidden, but their comments are still there. So my idea is if you click this button, it will automatically, instantly delete every single one of their comments and replies that they posted. I've spoken to some YouTube employees, and I think some of them say, you know, it'll go away eventually. No, right away. Because it's the worst. So that is one of my ideas there. It honestly would solve so much. Second up, my idea is to mass mute users who comment the same phrase across multiple videos. It would get rid of all the comment spam. Every single one. That's all you need. If a person comments the same phrase on multiple videos, they're spam. So delete all their comments and blacklist them forever from commenting, right? That would tackle it all. It would completely fix it. So YouTube spam comments completely checked off and done. There might be a little bit of exceptions here and there, but like you could honestly take this feature a little bit more down to the bone. Like with those one spam commenters, they would post a link with a phrase. Just detect the link. If they mass spam the same URL across multiple videos, it's spam, and blacklist them. But now there's other issues we gotta tackle, all right? Copyright. This is another huge one. You know, there was just that one YouTuber who recently got 150 videos claimed by a company. So I have 2 ideas for this, and one of them, they're both hard to do because, you know, YouTube always wants to stay neutral to, you know, not take any legal ramifications from any copyright crap, but like, hear me out, YouTube. What happened once is there were a bunch of false copyright claims across YouTube, and then Alphabet, which is the Google. Alphabet owns Google, who owns YouTube. It's just like the big company. Alphabet sued everyone who did it. They didn't sue everyone, but they sued a few people to like go after people who abuse copyright on YouTube. And I think they need to do it again, but with a big company. I know this idea is pretty much just saying YouTube get into a huge lawsuit that would cost millions of dollars. But honestly, please. There are so many false copyright claims and strikes by big companies that we as creators sort of just feel like we can't do anything about it because YouTube automatically sides with the company. If a company continuously abuses the copyright crap, take them to court. Please, YouTube. I know it's hard. I know it costs so much money, but look, if you just do one huge company, it'll set a precedent and then they'll actually go over each video. Instead of just claiming everything that they can, they would actually go individually look into each individual claim, and it would be so much easier for us because there were 2.2 million incorrect claims in the last 6 months. There were over 700 million copyright claims. How many are legit? Probably not a lot. But 2.2 million incorrect claims, that's insane. So I think there needs to be a precedent that is set. Go after one of those repeat offenders. Now my second idea for copyright crap is to punish frequent abusers. So I just said take one of them to court. Everyone else who keeps submitting false claims, punish them. Don't let them claim anything anymore. Like, obviously they're not doing, you know, they're not taking legal responsibility and doing what they're supposed to be doing and actually looking over it. All these companies, they just mass claim everything. So punish the people who do it, take away their ability to even claim something. It might be hard to do that, especially because YouTube likes to stay neutral, but like if there's a way, please think about a YouTube, okay? Actually, no, I'm YouTube, I'm CEO, so I'll do it, yeah. Now, those are the two main issues, copyright and spam, but like, let's dial it back a little bit. Here are my epic suggestions for just simple little features that I would like to see on YouTube. The ability to pin multiple comments. TikTok has it, Instagram has it, where you could pin more than one comment. I think YouTube should have that. You see, oftentimes I would pin a comment by me, but then someone else in the video can't get their comment pinned. So the ability to pin even just 2 comments on one video would be so useful. Anyway, let's talk about YouTube Rewind. All right, YouTube Rewind was canceled 2 years in a row and now it's officially dead. Like, they're not doing it. But I think they should bring it back because there's such a huge problem with YouTube and it seeming disconnected from its creators, which 100% feels like how it is, all right? So these next few ideas are just gonna be talking about how YouTube could sort of fix relations like that, you know, and public image, I guess, and a big one is to bring back Rewind. So many of us love it, even if it's just to hate on it, but honestly, I think there is a way to get YouTube Rewind to be loved again. And the best way to do that is to work with creators, not big brands or celebrities, just creators, okay? Put actual YouTubers in Rewind, all right? And actually let the community decide by doing polls. What people could do is you could have like Google Forms, but in a way where people could enter submissions and all you gotta do is search for something you want and vote for it. So anyone can submit anything and anyone can vote for anything and that will get exactly what you want in YouTube Rewind. Boom, solved. You know, like it's so simple. Here's another one. Another way to restore creator relations. The 50 million play button. All right, you've only been given it to brands, YouTube. So if I was CEO, I would bring back the 50 million play button for every creator. Mr. Beast didn't even get one for his channel officially, right? Dude Perfect, a YouTuber, didn't get a 50 million play button officially. He got one made by someone else. There's only, I believe, 4 real 50 million awards, but there's so many channels with over 50 million, so bring it back, YouTube. It's not like you don't have a lot of money to do that, all right? And also, you know what? On the play button site, add the 50 million award and add the 100 million award, okay? Another thing, public subscriber counts. It's sort of a nitpick, but I would love to see the actual API return just because we like it, okay? Everyone here likes it. The public sub counts should be back. The API for it, at least. In my other video, I had the idea to put the live count in the about section. That'd be cool, you know? Another idea I would do is I would fix render times in YouTube Studio because it takes forever to cut out a chunk in your video or patch over audio in YouTube Studio. It's like, it takes hours to process it. I would invest a lot of time into looking to fix that because it takes forever, you know? Especially with copyright claims, apparently, like, you can only patch up one claim at once. That's what I heard from PewDiePie, so like, it takes forever for one song, so like, come on, bro. Anyway, another thing I would do is add passwords on YouTube. And what I mean by this is, you know, you got unlisted videos, private videos, there should be a password video. So it's like unlisted videos that you have to log into. Now they do actually have this, but it's sort of in a weird way where you have to share with an email and it's kind of messed. So just a very simple password protected video page would be so useful. As well as a password protected playlist. That would be useful too. I would have countless uses for it. Like, actually. Another thing that I would add is I would bring back YouTube Easter eggs. Look, I've covered so many YouTube Easter eggs in the past on my channel. Like, there are so many Easter eggs that have existed. There's like only about 4 or 5 that exist right now on YouTube. There's very few that exist today, but there's so many awesome ones that got deleted and removed from YouTube. But like, they should be brought back. If I was CEO, I would bring it back because, you know, again, it's just sort of like being more connected to the community in a way, you know? Like, it's just more of the fun. YouTube doesn't like to have a lot of fun, it seems, anymore. It's kind of lame. Anyway, the next thing I would do, I'm just gonna lay down, okay? Actually, you can come with me, okay? We're just gonna lay down, all right? Ugh. Okay. Look, I've been filming for a long time, okay? Don't judge me. The next thing I would do is private videos show as deleted videos or not existing videos, because did you know if you have a link to a private video, it will actually show as it says it's private? Like, I don't like that idea. It's actually burned me in the past before. I was actually trying to work with YouTube to take down a channel, but they saw that my video was private. Like, come on. And it was a channel that deserved to be taken down, all right? Look, yeah, I take down channels secretly. So I'll sit up, okay? I'll sit up. Actually, I have a third suggestion as well for the copyright stuff. If someone gets mass claimed like this one guy did, YouTube should send an actual person to look into it. That would be very, very cool. And it would actually fix the issue instead of like nothing happening ever about it. The next little nitpick that I would add to YouTube is have multiple links on the channel page, because I can't see why you can't have like 10 links here. So you should be able to add no limit to the channel page, because capping it at 5 is kind of, it doesn't make sense. There's so much room to add more links, so I don't know why they don't do it. Another idea that I have that I would do as CEO of YouTube is actually a really good idea, okay? This one is an idea that should have been here from the start, and it's to do with verified YouTube channels and getting help. If a verified YouTube channel reports a video or channel or comment even, that should be looked into by like an actual person and looked into very deeply. Like I feel like verified creators are at the point on YouTube where they've proven that they're, you know, they're big on YouTube, and that their report should be looked into very deeply. Because look, with all the comment bot stuff last year, before I actually talked to a real proper YouTube employee, I had to go through with partner support chat or whatever, and I told them, this is a very in-depth situation that you really need to like focus and pay attention to, and basically they told me just report them. And I told them in the chat. They abuse YouTube chat. There's so much stuff going on behind the scenes, you really have to pay attention, and they wouldn't listen. So when a verified channel reports something, it should be heavily looked into. You know, like, come on, bro. So that's what I would make sure happens. Another idea I had, it would probably need a lot of testing, is creator and creator ads. You know, a lot of people complain about how it's hard to grow on YouTube, and I definitely felt that growing up. I know it is very simple, actually, it's kind of simple, but in my early days on YouTube, it didn't feel like it. So I have an idea that would add advertisements willingly to your YouTube videos. So this is a weird idea that would need testing, but basically you could sign up for the option to promote other people's videos on your suggested tab or something like that, or somewhere in your video, like a card or something like that, or an end card or something. Just something. And those videos would only be promoted on other people who also signed up. So if you enable this button, you will get ads on your videos, but your videos will show up as ads on other people's videos, but only on people who signed up for this. It's kind of an interesting way to get more exposure. You're sort of sacrificing yourself to get... It might be a good idea, but it would need testing because I'm not sure about it. Next up, I would look into adding DMs back on YouTube. I know they say they was underused, but I feel like it would be used a lot more now. I don't know. I just feel like YouTube should add their DMs back, because you can make it sort of like Twitter DMs, where only like verified channels could talk to each other, or you could add requests, or you could just accept it all from everyone. I feel like it would actually be really useful. So I feel like it just wasn't done right at first. Next up, little suggestion, the ability to clear watch history from a specific channel. Not all your watch history, just a specific channel, because there's some channels that I watch that I would like to rewatch all the videos again, but a lot of them shows as if I watched them, you know? And then finally, add more YouTube creator awards. I feel like adding the bronze play button, see I got one right there, bronze play button, would be good. And it would be very costly, so I feel like it would be cool to have it like for sale. If your channel reached 10,000 subscribers or even 1,000 subscribers, there should be play buttons for all these milestones, but everything up until the silver play button, you have to actually pay for if you want to get it. If you don't want to get it, that's fine, you don't have to get it, but like it would eliminate all the cost of producing it because people would be paying for it, right? And YouTube could probably profit on that. So I don't know, it'd be an interesting thing to look into. They also made the 20 million play button for one channel, so there's technically a 20 million award that only one channel has. So YouTube, I would just add I would just add it for every other channel. And so that is about it. That's about all my ideas for what I would do as CEO of YouTube. It's kind of crazy. maybe I should be one. Let me know if you think my ideas are good. I think they are, but if you don't like them, tell me what you don't like about it, as well as comment below your ideas, because I would love to hear. I have a little other things on this list that I didn't go over, like, I don't know, a small creator tab on the side, or moving back the suggested channels to the right side because it takes up so much space on the main channel page, you know, stuff like that. I feel like would, you know, just be cool, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Click subscribe if you agreed with my ideas, and of course, fly on. Thank you.